where am I taking you today, you ask? I'm taking you to the crazy St. Pauli area of Hamburg because we are celebrating 11 years of the Home of Burlesque. The Home of Burlesque is legendary in Belgium, in Netherlands, in Europe, and especially here in Germany. So I'm taking you on a crazy, crazy night full of burlesque and full of St. Pauli craziness. And ladies, it's your first burlesque show tonight.
No.
Oh, so you were lying to me. Lying. Oh, here at the Home of
The
Burlesque.
first burlesque show in Hamburg.
Ooh, so you have seen burlesque before.
Yes.
Yes.
So
But
you're a
she's
virgin.
newbie.
She's a virgin. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. So what are you expecting tonight?
Wonderful woman.
Wonderful women, and exactly that's what you're gonna get. Let me take you to the fabulous backstage where all the real magic happens. You're never safe in a real backstage because we've got fire, we've got axes, we've got swords, and we could kill you if we like. And we're here in the backstage. This is what a typical backstage looked like. We're such fabulous human beings. Welcome to the glitter and glamour of burlesque. This is where the magic happens, people, because everybody thinks that backstages are fabulous and fantastic because look at all the pretty performers and we're so classy and fancy. So if you think you're gonna have a room all to yourself when you're becoming a burlesque performer, you have to share it with 6 other people. And you know what the fun part is? They're all just as fun as you are, and there's a lot of dirty talk. So welcome to the burlesque world. This is the rock star host of burlesque, Fez. So nice. How long have you been hosting burlesque for?
Well, Misty Lotus, I've been doing this for about...
I'm not Misty
Oh,
Lotus.
Excuse me. Okay.
Horrible person. Horrible person.
Right. Okay. I've been doing this for nigh over 10 years.
Oh, nice. And still
Yeah.
you can't remember names.
Look, Miss Sugar Rush, it's really not the point. No, I used to own a bar. That's how I got into burlesque. And then,
Okay.
Then I decided it was not the right thing to do anymore.
Why?
Well, because I couldn't go anywhere. And then when
But
I had
still-
a night off, the last thing I wanted to do was go to a bar or a show.
And here we are
And
in
yet
Hamburg.
here we are, having
In
a
Hamburg,
drink.
in a bar. You're a traveling performer. How many times do you perform and how many times do you travel?
Always.
Always.
I don't remember. I'm always on the road.
Oh, that's
or
good.
I'm making my costume at home.
Oh, but that's the thing. Did you make your own costume?
Of course.
So, do you perform mainly in Russia? No, right?
Not always. I performed only on private shows in Russia, but I have my show
Good.
in Moscow and.
Ooh,
yes.
she has her own show. And she's not only talented, she makes her own costumes, but she is also a producer, everybody. It's all in one. All in one. So, are you a
I'm
steady...
a Wonder Woman.
You are a Wonder Woman. Tell me, what's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you backstage, on stage, in life?
I was going to take my corset off and I got my heel caught in the corset lace and couldn't get free, so I ended up hopping around the stage trying to get this bloody thing off. And I think that maybe it looked like it was a thing that I was doing. I'm hoping that it looked intentional.
But let's get to Marie Devereux. Hey, babe. Hi. Looking all fancy. So this lady is a legend. She's not only a pin-up, but she's also a wonderful, amazing traveling showgirl and performer. How many times have you performed here?
This is like the 4th or 5th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, since I moved to the UK, because I
Okay.
used to be.
Because everybody thinks you're from the US, right?
Yeah.
And let's get that straight. She loves to work in the US, but she's from the UK. Yeah, where's Ruby Decadence?
It is me, but 10 times larger.
Ooh, the big egos. That's why they're sitting all over there.
Yeah, she's a bit naughtier than
Oh,
Private May, I
nice.
think.
But that's how I think also the thing about burlesque, like your burlesque persona is totally the opposite of what you are.
No, it's not the opposite. She's bolder and
Yeah.
naughtier and
Good.
yeah, it is I, but a bit bigger.
Are you a regular here, babe?
No, it's my first time at Home of Burlesque.
A first time? How long have you been doing burlesque?
For 1 year now.
A year?
I'm a newcomer.
So you're a newcomer? Yes! How is it like a newcomer?
Very exciting.
Yeah?
Yes.
What do you like most about doing this?
I love that I can live a side of my personality that I cannot live in my daytime job.
Oh, nice. And what side is that? Is that who's Foxio?
It's wild. It's
It's wild.
naughty.
You're a wild woman.
I'm from England, but actually I live in Hamburg, so I live like 2 minutes down the street.
Oh,
So-
she's one of the lazy ones. She just crawled out of bed and looked like this. Did you make your costume yourself?
Yes, I
it's
did.
fabulous.
Thank you.
Do you make it for other people?
No, no.
So you just make yourself
No,
look
I'm too
fabulous and you're
lazy.
like, no,
I'm too
not the
lazy.
rest, just me. Good, nice. Those performers we also have, like Miss Harley Sin. You're a regular dancer, so how did you get into burlesque, or it was always your passion, or it just started like that?
So I trained in contemporary dance, and then I tried to do TV for a bit. That wasn't working. The pay wasn't great.
And plus, you look like Tyra Banks too much. She would get jealous. She would get jealous. You do. Well, that's exactly what I meant. I'm here with the one and only Miss Flores! And the audience goes knackers and wild. How are you, babe?
I'm great. I'm having so much fun.
Oh, I'm not gonna brag, but she's not only a fire performer, she's not only a traveling showgirl, but she also just opened up her own school.
Dès que je t'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi mon cœur qui bat. La, 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 la,
Tonight, We celebrated 11 years of the Home of Burlesque, and I'm here with the guy who organized it all.
The show was amazing. This was, to me, to be honest, one of the best lineups we ever
You
had.
did have an amazing lineup.
It was really, really good. So the people had were in a good mood.
11 years of fabulousness in Hamburg because of you.
I came from the punk rock scene, from the rock and roll scene, and I was so amazed by that.
Roll scene.
Yes, of course, sure.
Yeah, nice.
And I was so amazed because I thought, okay, this is real feminism. This is totally independent. This is kind of anarchy. Because the women on stage, they were doing whatever they wanted. I was in love to that scene from the first moment. Yes, I'm proud about this.
You
definitely.
should be proud.